Hello, welcome everybody inside the Update Studio for another edition of Inside the Leaderboard. Today, we're talking 16.2, and the big question on everyone's mind when the workout was announced was how much work was going to be done at that final heavy barbell. The short answer is quite a bit, but we wanted to compare it at the numbers in terms of reps to last year in 15.1A. And specifically, we have on 16.2 how many reps were performed at 315 for the men and 205 for the women, and how that stacked up to the one rep max clean and jerk at the end of the first week last year. The men numbers are about the same, but this is what's really impressive. The women logged 500 more reps at that 205 barbell than were recorded last year in 15.1A. So definitely some room for improvement on both sides of the ball, but we actually took a look and took a step further and looked at some of the athletes that recorded a score for both 15.1A and 16.2. And we wanted to see which athletes were actually able to improve their clean numbers. 12.2% of women and 13.3% of men were actually able to increase the score for their clean in the midst of that terrible, long, increasingly heavy workout in 16.2. Most impressively was Kristen Holte. In 15.1A, she was only able to clean and jerk 200 pounds. This year in 16.2, she notched 7 reps at that 205 barbell. So we're even seeing some improvement out at the tippy top with some of these games athletes. 2 weeks down in the open, so it's time to start our official bubble watch for this year to see which athletes, specifically games athletes from last year, are maybe on the bubble of not getting an invite to regionals. And starting off with Julian Alcaraz in the Southern California region. He currently sits in 20th place, so he's right on that line there. Then we have the 12th fittest woman from last year, Sammy Wood, 22nd in Australia, and most notably, Kevin Manuel, a man who represented the Pacific team at the Invitational last year in 26th place and currently outside of one of those guaranteed spots for regionals. So 3 more weeks, these athletes have a little bit of work to do to make sure they're guaranteed a spot at regionals. That does it for this week. Make sure you guys check in next Thursday when we'll recap 16.3 here on Inside the Leaderboard.